So there's been a new trend recently of women buying men drinks at the bar. Now, as someone who believes in equality, I obviously see absolutely nothing wrong with that. I think that's a great trend. I think it should continue to happen. However, not everyone seems to agree with that opinion.
I knew that I was outballed in this generation when I heard that the women were buying men drinks in the club. Y'all got that. That's your ball.
I'm a bartender, and I be seeing the girls buying the guys shots, asking for their numbers, asking what you want to drink, what you want your homeboy, you want to drink too? Asking what you doing tonight, what you doing later, like, wow! I fuck with the game. I fuck with the game heavy. But I just think we need to make them work. Like, this is why they're princesses. This is why we say they're not men. Cause we're just making it so easy. All right, let's dial it back just a little bit. You know how many numbers I've seen girls ask guys? I see more girls asking guys for their numbers, asking guys what they doing tonight. I respect it, but
these videos are funny to me because whenever it comes to the bad things that men do or men have done historically, it's okay for women to mimic those actions and use men as a justification. Why can't we sleep around? Men do it. Why can't we cheat? Men do it. Why can't we do X bad thing? Men do it. But, you know, the good things, that's just too much. That's princess treatment. You know, buying drinks, dare I say, protecting and providing. It's too much. She bought both of them shots and then left with them? The Uno reverse is crazy. But then the shots come and he hands his friend the shot first before giving her the shot? Imagine buying a drink for a guy with an iced out chain on his neck. That's crazy, okay? But this could very well be fake. But this next clip, it ain't fake.
Are you talking to me?
Yeah. No, I wasn't really talking, but I was saying it, hoping that you'd be like, oh, you know.
Let me buy you a drink? That's crazy.
Right. But the female's like, I'll buy you a drink.
I'm not that progressive.
You're so far behind. It's all right.
Look how upset she got at the end. Look at her face at the end. You know, I'm not comparing her to a dog, but I watch dog experts, right? And they say dogs' emotions can just switch. It can switch like in an instant. She went from laughing to her, that's funny, to, he really asked me to buy him a drink? It's 2025.
2K season is the worst. The 2K season might as well be a holiday, okay? You go as a girlfriend, a wife, maybe even side chicks, I don't know. Mothers, you know. You go broke during 2K season quicker than you'll go broke for Christmas. I mean, I sent that man $150 for the game. Now he's sending me screenshots of VC. The game comes out tomorrow, I guess. But we got the $50 one, the $99 one, the $150, and then you want the $150, and then you want a new remote controller, and ain't nothing even wrong with your remote. I had to go to the bank. And go get the money. To all you women out there, I'm praying for y'all. And it's so bittersweet because once they're in that game, we're going to have so much alone time. And sometimes we need that for our mental. But then every other day, they're going to be coming asking for money for VC. But just here, just take it. Take my money.
Man, what a time to be alive, man. A part of me hearing this, I'm like, is this a child? But then I said, no, this is a king. This is actually a king who is getting king treatment like he should, an independent king who understands his worth. And this woman going broke to buy him 2K and VC and a new controller. Hey, them controllers be flimsy as hell, man. As she should. Okay, as a matter of fact, bare minimum.
I came across this post on Instagram that said, in 2025, Black women's fear is not late marriage, but poverty. And truer words have never been fucking spoken. Like, my focus in life is not a relationship or whether I'm going to end up alone. It's being broke. It's being broke. And the idea of being broke with a man, imagine being in a relationship with a man and still trying to figure it out. Oh my God. That sounds fucking terrifying. And it sounds like I would have the driest coochie in the world. I'm so sorry. Call it what you want. I don't really give a fuck. I don't really give a fuck. Because when you really break it down and look at the statistics, like, people say like, oh, marriage is supposed to help you build generational wealth and yada, yada, yada. But there's a lot of single Black women who are doing better by themselves than they were when they were in a relationship. Hate to say it. I really do. And yesterday, I got into a little back and forth with a man in my comment section, and he was saying, he kept reiterating, because the post I made was about coffee date gate. And he proceeds to talk about how her tone was horrible, and that's the issue that they had with the video. But you're a liar, because what tone, whatever. And he then somehow went from her not wanting to be on a coffee date to women not being qualified to be with him on account of they have children and he does not. And he continued to repeat that in every comment he made thereafter. Now, why would I go take care of some woman and her kids when I don't got no kids? So I took the liberty of going to his page. He has gray in his beard. He appears to be older than I am, and he has no children. And I could be wrong, but based on what I gathered in his videos, I could very well be doing better than him in life. You're older than me and you have no kids, and your only flex is you have no kids. And now I'm not one of those people with kids that's like, oh, you not having kids is not a flex. It is. Hey, with people out here just popping them out, pop, 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 pop. Whatever you deem a flex is a flex. So I'm saying the only flex you have at your very, 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 very big age is that you have no children. And still, what you been doing?
So he's single and alone in his old age. And you're gonna be a single mom and alone in your old age. I'm convinced at this point that the black feminist is a demon. I don't know what kind of demon. Definitely sent from Lucifer to cause division in the black community. Because the idea that single people do better financially than couples, the level of cognitive dissonance is insane. And I actually Googled this today. You know who has the lowest median household income in America? African Americans. You know who has the highest rates of single motherhood in America? You guessed it. You have sat down here. At the end of the video, you proclaim that you're doing better than him in life. I'm sure if I asked you how you're doing in life, you would say you're doing well. But you justified your singleness by struggling with a man. You're already doing well. How the hell could you add a man into your life and then struggle financially when you're already doing well? You're already doing well. How is adding a man in your life going to make you struggle financially? Planning to take care of him? You're not planning to take care of the man. Single people don't do better than people in couples financially, okay? And that isn't the reason why you're single. Let's stop with the lies.
There's no good men out here. Just so stop looking for it. Just stop. They are very good with manipulation. They are very good with projecting and trying to make you feel like you're going to be alone for the rest of your life and be scared. Stop it. They're good at the scare tactics. They all in my comments right now talking about, oh, you bitter. Oh, who hurt you? You're still mad about somebody cheating on you. Y'all, I'm way past that. They don't even know I'm way past that. I done seen enough. They want you to look for the needle in the haystack and give your all to every man, hoping that that's going to be the one. Audition for every man and hope that that's going to be the one so you can waste your time and waste your energy. We try to tell y'all young girls, and some of us, we're not even 30, 40 yet. I'm at the very end of 30, but we're not even 30s and 40s yet. We still trying to tell y'all, stop falling for it. Stop. And you will have some women, oh, well, my mama found a good man. My daddy was a good man. My stepdad was a good man. My brothers is good men. My uncle, my cousins. I have good men in my family. Listen, they not. You don't know them. You ain't with them 24/7. You don't know what they do. You don't know how they treat women when they not around you. You don't know. So you can't bet on that. Y'all have to wake up. Ain't no such thing as no good man. Use your good years to spend time with you, love on you, do everything you want to do. Because running behind a man, that ain't it, babe. And having his kids, that's a whole nother shit.
All men are bad. Well, I don't know if that's true. I have a husband, my brother, my father. No, you don't know them. You don't know what they be doing behind closed doors, because in reality, every single man on the planet is bad. Outside of me actually feeling sorry for her a little bit, this is actually hilarious. In order for them to hold on to their worldview, they have to believe that everyone who has an opposite experience to them is either lying or they just don't know what they're talking about.
Guys, I love the flowers, but I don't like the guys.
This is genuinely someone's life.
I like the flowers, I just don't like the guy. Could it be a case that you guys just need to pick better? It most definitely is, but that's accountability.
Tragic. This is genuinely someone's life right now. Not just her, nigga. Someone out there too. Someone watching this video right now. I know it's one of you. One of the things you learn as a man, I'm not about to hit you with nice guys finish last, all that bullshit. Just because you're nice doesn't mean that girl's gonna want you. Do you get it? But one of the biggest things you realize The amount of women you get and the amount of women that want you are normally when you are emotionally unavailable. It's when you don't want them. It's tragic. It's tragic. Even sitting here right now, I'm just reflecting the amount of goals I've gotten when I was broke and or heartbroken and didn't want anyone. GG's. Compared to when I really, really wanted something genuine. GG's. This is someone out there right now.
Reason why white women come out on top 9 times out of 10 when they come to dating a famous person or an athlete, because they know how to play the game right. Black women, they come in, get fucked the first time, either they pregnant or they want hush money, and now your name all over the place. You probably got the money, but now you blackball from any other famous person. White women, they come in stroking that nigga ego, looking up ChatGPT facts. You found out that nigga he the real reason why Mike Tyson bit Holyfield ear or whatever the fuck and shot a 3-point at the same time and then kicked the soccer ball, all that. Stroking the fuck out that nigga ego. Don't want nothing from him initially. Now you gotta make it feel like it's his idea to give you the money. They understand the art of the long game. They're not coming in here thinking they bigger than the program, because bitch, they trying to get with the program. They're trying to get all the goddamn money. Calling him a king and shit when he's sleeping, stuff like that. You probably think that nigga's a watermelon eating peasant, but they're not gonna say that. I'm example, little baby mama, when she got pregnant by that other little football player or something like that, he said, fuck that. I keep telling you, bitch, I don't want this baby. I don't want you in my life. I'm about to pay you child support for 18 years and one big ass lump sum. So now she gonna have to keep jumping from famous dick to dick if she can, because everybody already found out about that case, and see how you gonna make all that money last for 18 years. Instead of thinking you bigger than a program and trying to force a baby on a nigga, you could have just kept playing the long game, kept being his small little mistress or whatever the fuck have you, and then let him gain real feelings for you instead of forcing a baby on him. That still did not work. Damn, I think every other race except the Black American culture dates for opportunity. We be trying to date for love and stuff like that. That's not bad and stuff, but even in arranged marriages, y'all gotta date for opportunity. Even if you want to date an African, you gotta bring her daddy a cow or a horse, bitch, something. You what money for Nigerian weddings and shit. The woman won't stop. She won't start smiling until all the money over here collected. She over here like this, niggas throwing hundreds. She over here. Yeah.
What's the single motherhood rate in all those communities? All those communities you mentioned, what's the single motherhood rate? Who's driving those traditional roles or those traditional acts? You think it's the women? I'm just asking, because what you're saying isn't wrong. The same with the Caribbeans. When it comes to these white women stroking these guys' egos, you're absolutely correct. These women don't believe that they're the prize because they know they're not the prize. They know for a fact that they are not the prize. He's the prize, and they act like it. They're not the prize, they're not the star of the show, they're not the ones that people care about, it's the guy. So yeah, they're buying him gift bags, they're doing his homework, rubbing his feet, yeah, all of that. Being a mum to a boy is making me realize that men are literally just born like that. I mean, this is lack of accountability final boss. And she's scratching her hair and says, oh my god, like there's nothing I can do. You're his mother. And this is what I'll be saying about misandrous raising boys. I can only imagine what this nigga's gonna turn out to be. Because if you're already demonizing him as a boy who you're raising, I don't know.
You have a husband?
A fiance.
And he allows you to get by 583 guys and then you go home to him?
Yeah.
And he's okay with that?
Yeah, well, it's work. It was my job, you know? Going to work for the day.
Did he go 584 that night?
No.
I don't know. I just like, what's this guy's deal?
I was going to say, please, I need to know everything about this guy to try to understand.
My fiance.
Like, how does he... And like, I guess shadow him because he's definitely a team player at that point. But
well, he's just so secure and he's just so confident in you know, himself, and he knows that this is my job and that's what I've got to do for work. Whereas if he went and like slept with a girl, that would be for purely just pleasure, and so he's not allowed to do that. But I can go and obviously film for work.
So you're allowed to do your thing and he's not allowed to do his thing.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that? Okay, I want you to, I'm gonna give you a scenario.
It's a lot to take in. I've never heard anything like this in my life. Honestly, when I saw Lily Phillips, she is so pretty. She also is, to me, gives this like vibe of like, ironically, like very like classy, like old money. And the way she speaks, like knowing that she's done that makes no sense to me.
Lily Phillips is not pretty, she's a demon. There's nothing attractive about Lily Phillips, I'm gonna be real with you. But the guy, there are so many guys out there with low self-esteem. The only reason why a man would be in this situation is maybe he's a cuck, he likes it, right? Maybe he's the one editing her videos, he watches all of that shit back, I don't know. But in reality, it's most likely because he doesn't believe he can do better. Because there's no way your wife smashes 5 in one. It just doesn't make sense.
I have decided to take a break from dating, mostly because of a conversation that I had with a 34-year-old man. He said, I don't take shits in public anymore. I was like, oh, why? Did something happen? He said, no, I just don't know how to wipe. I was like, what? He's like, yeah, I don't know how to wipe. So like, I just take a shit at home and then take a shower. I was like, what do you mean you don't know how to wipe? He's like, well, I would just be sitting there wiping and wiping and wiping and like the shit would never get cleaned. And so I'd just be walking around with dirty ass. I was like, oh, okay, cool.
Where do you guys be finding these guys? I don't get it. Where do you be finding these men? Who says that? Who admits to that? That's something maybe you tell your boys on PlayStation or on the phone or wherever the case is, and everyone goes, what? What the hell? That don't even make no sense. And then you get cooked for it. You out here telling women on a date, in my personal opinion, and I'm not victim blaming here, I'm not, because she's done nothing wrong, obviously. But I feel like if you date a lot of people, you're gonna interact with, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna find some weird people. And I feel like that is what's going on here, because this is not normal.
Get out of here. Get out of here.
So this video might seem random, right? But you know what really pissed me off about this video? So we have a wolf by himself stalking a guy. No pack. You think you can defeat me? You as a lone wolf, you think you could take me? As a matter of fact, I'm putting down the camera and we can do this. Because this makes no sense. You know how pissed I would be. Wolves, I tried to justify it, right? I was like, okay, so sometimes a wolf will follow lions, right? So a pack of wolf will follow like a herd of lions, and then the lions will kill whatever they kill, and the wolves will scavenge. But I'm like, no, because the wolves don't come this close because they know what the lions are. I'm the lion. That's what these animals don't understand. We conquered the lions. And you think you could take me? You think you could take me? I'd give it a leg just for that. Just one in his leg. Just leave it there crying. Because what do you think this is? Go get your boys. Go get your backup.
This liquor got me in my zone. Now I'm blowing up your phone. Blowing weed, smoking the ozone. I just can't let this go. This liquor got me in my zone. Now I'm blowing up your phone. Blowing weed, smoking the ozone.